Tokyo is full of unique dining experiences, but this might be the most unusual. Join us today as we fish for our dinner at Zauo in Meguro. Hello and welcome to Tippsy. My name is Sky and I'll be your guide today as we try a unique dining experience here in Tokyo. It's actually very exciting and I can't wait to show you. If you like content like this, please hit that subscribe button and let's go. This restaurant is called Zauo and it's in a very unassuming location in Meguro. It's actually upstairs in a building that's kind of tucked away, so if you blink you will definitely miss it. But what's fascinating is you can fish for your own dinner here, which to me is already amazing, but the fact that you can do it inside a metropolitan building in Tokyo is quite something, and I'm excited to see how it all works. This is crazy. This takes up so much space and there are so many fish in here. You definitely wouldn't expect to see this in Tokyo. It's kind of crazy, but wow, it's just amazing. I feel like only in Japan you can get something like this. How this all works is very interesting. So first of all, you catch the fish, obviously, and each fish has a different price point. And once you've caught your fish, you can go to this menu here and it tells you all the different ways they can prepare it for you. So obviously this varies depending on the fish that you catch. So I'd recommend checking this out first and then deciding which fish to go for. Now, as for actually catching the fish, we'll get more into that a little bit later. They have an extensive drink selection here, and I ordered a yuzu hachimitsu sour, which is basically yuzu and honey, and it was just the most refreshing thing I can think of. So let's drink. Kanpai. I am refreshed. That's so good. In front of me, we have some hotoshi, which is a Japanese custom. They're basically small side dishes that do get added to the bill at the end. You don't get them in every restaurant, but you get them in quite a few. And the ones we have today are tofu and tamago, so egg. Japanese tamago is the best because it's slightly sweet. I love it. So not all of the food here you need to fish for, just like what I have in front of me here, which is grilled Japanese squid. I also love that they put lemon and mayonnaise with it as well, because that is the best way to enjoy it. It looks delicious. That's cooked perfectly. It's not too chewy. You can easily bite into it, because sometimes when squid is cooked too much, it can be a little bit too chewy, but that was perfect. This is huge. And apparently I can eat the whole thing. I don't need to peel it because it's been fried. I'm just going to dip it into some salt that they've kindly provided us with here. Here we go. That is so good. I love the texture. I love how crispy it is, and then when you get to the body of the shrimp, I guess, it is really soft. I never thought I would enjoy shrimp shell like that, but it's actually so good. I really recommend it. I have a fishing rod and I'm going to add bait to it, and hopefully I can catch something good. And now we wait. I don't know how to fish. Am I supposed to move it or do I just stand here? I can't do it. I can't. You literally have to hook it, and I don't think my soul will let me. Teamwork makes the dream work. We got ourselves a fish. Finally! Well done, you! She did the hard part, definitely. This is the fish we caught, and he's looking at me. I'm so sorry, but you look delicious. But I love the presentation of this. sashimi before because that texture is really, really unique. It's a little bit chewy. I like it. It tastes really fresh, obviously, because we literally just caught it. But yeah, it's really, really delicious. Aside from the hint of pink you have on this, it is mostly transparent, which is quite interesting. And honestly, beautiful. It's quite a beautiful piece of fish. It's really rare, I think, to catch your own fish and be able to eat it beautifully prepared a few minutes later. It's quite surreal and totally an experience that you'd only get in Japan. I can't imagine anywhere else that does this. And like I said, the presentation is phenomenal. We were actually able to order our fish prepared two ways. So the first way you just saw, which was sashimi. The second way is grilled and salted. And it looks like an entirely different fish. But no, this is the same fish. It's crazy how different it can be depending on how it's prepared. But let's taste it. It's so thick. Here we go. The texture and the flavor is completely different from the sashimi, but it's the same fish. It's truly unbelievable. That was much, much softer. I would say it has quite a delicate flavor. So the actual flavor is coming through from the salt and the fact that it's been grilled. You get that grilled crispiness to it, and it is delicious. So there are other ways that you can have this Thai fish prepared, such as sauteed in butter, fried, turned into sushi. Really, almost any option. Kamameshi as well, which is with rice in a clay pot. The choice is yours. It's quite a versatile fish, which I didn't realize until today. This restaurant actually has quite a lot of Japanese sake. So for all of you sake lovers out there, this is such a great place to be. They have a set of 3 different sakes that you can try, and it actually changes every single day. So it's totally random, and it's a good way to discover new types of sake maybe you haven't thought about trying before. So this is today's set, and let's get into it. The first sake is Isojima from Shizuoka Prefecture, and apparently it has a clean finish, but it's still quite rich, just without that heavy flavor that usually goes with rich sake. So let's put it to the test. Kanpai. That is lovely. That is so smooth, and I can totally see why it works as a palate cleanser, and I definitely get that rich flavor as well. But it is really easy to drink. This is great. Apparently this is also ideal for fish, especially sashimi and grilled fish like we've just had. And yeah, I can totally see how. The next sake we have is Kubota from Niigata Prefecture, and they filled this cup up to the absolute brim. They really wanted us to try this, so I'm excited to go for it. This is very crisp, I would say. It's really nice. Again, super easy to drink, which is kind of troubling because when sake is easy to drink, you will get quite drunk if you're not careful. But this is really, really good. So apparently this sake is also quite dry, which is a classic characteristic of sake from Niigata, and I definitely taste that in here. So if you really like Niigata sake, this is a great one to go for. The final sake we have is Ichinouma from Aomori Prefecture, and again, it's quite a clear sake. I would say there is a slight color tint there if you look very closely. Let's just try it. Oh wow, I wish I had tried this sake first because this is really easy to drink. I know I said that the others are, but this kind of puts them to shame in that regard. It's really good. It's definitely very mild. Maybe this is good if you aren't that familiar with sake. It's quite easy to drink. Well, we are done here today. I have to say that was easily one of the most unique experiences I've ever had here in Japan. So if you're looking for something different, I definitely recommend you check this place out. It's truly unforgettable. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out our content again in the future. I'll see you soon.